Rumor has it right here on Big Bear TV, loud and clear. Tune in now, the stage is set. Catch the story, don't forget.
Hi everybody, I'm Theodore Trentman and this is
Patrice, Duncan.
And we're here on Rumor Has It because we're committed to the Valley and setting the record straight. So, happy holidays, and we're here today to tell you what's going on in Big Bear Valley for Christmas and Hanukkah.
Absolutely.
Do you love Christmas as much as I love Christmas?
I do. It brings back such wonderful memories, and I really enjoy being able to be in a place where Christmas really means something. In a snowy, wintry wonderland, that's what we all try to create. It's difficult in Southern California to find that, and we have it in Big Bear. So we hope everybody joins us this Christmas season and takes advantage of all the wonderful things we have going on in the Valley.
Fact you may not know about me. I was on a reality show called The Great American Christmas that was hosted by Howie Mandel on NBC USA Network.
Really?
Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, just something. That's how much I love Christmas.
Yeah,
I was
absolutely.
picked out of the whole nation.
That's awesome.
So, anyway, they don't show it anymore because I guess I was just too good.
All right.
Anyway, so let's jump into our rumors.
Yep.
Rumor has it that Village Theaters is going to be showing...
Oh, my favorite movie of all time.
It is?
It is. I love this movie.
I'm not going to show the whole trailer, but this is It's a Wonderful Life.
Yep.
It's going to be on at the Village Theaters December 22nd at noon, and that's a Sunday, and Monday, December 23rd at 7 p.m.
And it's free to the public.
Do you think you might go? Or
I absolutely would go.
Well, just so you know, my acting class that meets here at Teddy Bear's Ranch, Big Bear TV on Wednesdays, we're going at noon on Sunday.
Okay.
And then we're going to go to get a burger. So if you want to
Awesome.
join us, you're
I would
welcome
love that.
to.
I would love that.
So,
That would be
so
awesome.
that's when we're going. Now,
Okay.
here's the catch. It's first come, first serve.
Right.
And there's going to be Christmas carolers.
Nice.
So,
very festive.
this is the ticket in town, even though there's
Absolutely.
no tickets.
Absolutely.
Now, video call from Santa. There's lots of ways to see Santa nowadays. You can go to the village.
Right.
You can go to some of the breakfasts in town that we're going to be talking about. You can also go to an app on the iPhone. But guess what? I forgot to prepare the clip. So just remember this Christmas. Kids want to see Santa.
Sure.
So we're going to skip through this real quick.
Sure.
Sorry. Oops. Did I just skip something?
Yeah, you did.
Let's just go back.
Okay.
It's okay. Oh, there's your thing. Here we go. NORAD.
Yep.
Explain to us about...
So when I was a kid, we didn't have social media. We didn't have any of this stuff. We actually had to wait for the videos of Charlie Brown Christmas, and all of these movies would come around once a year, and we planned our whole season around when to watch these things and when to do these things. And when I was a kid, you could actually listen to the radio. Remember the radio? And you could track Santa. There would be a announcer that would talk about where Santa was. And now there's actually an app where you go to NORAD.com, and it is the North America, it stands for the military. And so
Right.
they're tracking Santa. They've given him clearance to re-enlist. So they'll be tracking Santa on New Year's Eve, so you can start to see where he is. He'll start probably in Australia and then work his way around the globe. So it's a fun thing to watch. You can pinpoint him. They show a map, and the kids can see how close he's going to be, so you can get him to bed.
So you can just Google NORAD Santa map.
Right. Google NORAD.com, and then you'll be able to track Santa on Christmas Eve.
Now, rumor has it that Santa is starting to use drones to deliver packages. Is this true?
Well, it wouldn't surprise me because he's a busy, busy guy, but he's been doing this without drones for many, many years. So we'll see how it happens this year.
Maybe we should call the reindeers different, like Rudolph and Comet and Cupid.
Although there's a whole drone thing going on in New Jersey now, which is for a whole nother story.
And we're not allowed to have drones in certain places up here.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Next topic, next rumor, the Village Holiday Passport.
Right. So that's something that the Chamber of Commerce has put together. It's a great opportunity for you to save some money to support the local, our local businesses. We all know living up here, it's a challenge. We don't always, we don't have a Walmart. Thank goodness we have a couple new stores up here to help us with our holiday shopping. But it's really important that we support our local businesses. We've got the Village area. We also have businesses on the East Valley. Lodge Podge, one of my favorite all-time gift stores on the corner of 38 and Big Bear Boulevard in Big Bear City. And all these businesses are participating. So you pick up a passport on the Chamber of Commerce, Big Bear Chamber of Commerce.com. And then you can, when you shop at these stores, you'll get a ticket that you shopped there, and then you can also win $100. They're giving away $100 in e-cards. So it kind of helps you with your Christmas shopping. So
I love that.
Yeah, so if you're going to shop local, make sure you take advantage of getting the holiday passport.
And you can call 909-866-4607 if you need more information.
Yep.
You sent me this one.
Yeah, so everyone always asks, because we're kind of a unique environment up here with our residential communities. We don't necessarily have every house occupied. So there's several opportunities to see Christmas lights. So this is one of them, bigbearchristmaslights.com. If you go to that URL, it'll take you to a Facebook page. They don't actually have a website, but they are mapping all of the different Christmas light homes around the whole valley from Fawnskin to Irwin Lake. So it's kind of a fun thing to do with your family. Grab some hot chocolate, grab some cookies.
Just to keep you on track, it's a group, not a page.
Okay.
And you have to ask for access.
Right.
So I did that this morning, and I'm still waiting to be allowed in.
Yep. That's one way to look at the lights, and then there's another way to look at the lights as well.
The Big Bear Lake Festival of Lights, presented by Visit Big Bear.
Right.
Now, I'm not entered this premiere year.
Right.
You know why? Because I did the last one for Halloween, and I was just too tired. I'm like, I can't keep up with them. They're doing so much for our community.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But this is actually a map. If you go to visitbigbear.com, it will show you all the people participating, and you can drive around and, enjoy Christmas.
Absolutely.
I might, if I really have the energy, I might do a little video and see, to help people that don't get out or are not able to get out.
Yeah, to show them the lights that are participating. Yeah.
Or if you are watching this and you are participating, please send me a video of your Christmas lights to ted@bigbear.tv. So
awesome.
that's a fun thing to do.
I used to do that a lot when I was in my early 20s and 30s, because I lived in several places in Orange County, and there was quite a few neighborhoods that you almost had to sign a contract if you moved into that neighborhood that you were going to decorate, because it was a thing where they would close the street at night, and then people would walk, and they would have.
But Patrice, this is not a rumor. There are prizes,
Yep.
big financial prizes
If you
to people who participate and win.
Absolutely.
And you vote.
Absolutely.
So as the audience, we can all vote for our favorites.
Yep. Absolutely.
Let's see what's next. A Ghost Story of Christmas. Now, do you know anything about this?
No, I don't. I just know that it's a multi-year project, and last year was very well attended, and a lot of people had very positive reviews. So I would encourage everybody who just wants a little bit of a Christmas story, a little bit of a Charles Dickens. If you're into good old Chuck there, I'd make sure you go and support our local theater group and go to the PAC and see Ghost Story of Christmas.
Now, this is also adapted and directed by Beth Wheat,
right,
who I'm a fan of. She's so committed, as is her arts council, the Big Bear Theater Project,
right,
to bringing art and entertainment and comedy to Big Bear. So this is going to be good.
I mean, we both attended the Misery and
that was good.
Little
Shop of
Horrors.
Yeah.
They were top notch. They brought the best actors up here from all around the country. And what's nice about this is we get that Los Angeles, high New York theater experience, but we don't have the parking. We don't have to pay for it.
Right.
You
do have to pay for it.
Well, you don't have to pay a lot of money.
Not a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
Good
point.
It is an experience that you need to purchase, but it's a wonderful, and we are very blessed that our forefathers designed the Performing Arts Center, the PAC as we call it. It's so comfortable. The sound is amazing. It's really, really a wonderful experience.
And what I love is sitting there, pinching myself, going, this is in the place that I love to live.
Absolutely.
And I don't have to feel so excommunicated from the culture of Los Angeles
Absolutely.
or Orange
Yeah.
County, things like that. So,
So we're very grateful to Biff Wheat, Mike Rotman, and the Big Bear Theater Project.
yeah, a ghost story of Christmas.
Yep.
So it's an original right here in Big Bear. Now I love this. You know why I love this? Because I want to be Santa one day, but not yet. So tell me about the history. Do you know any of the history of? I mean, I grew up in the Midwest, and going to see Santa is a religious. It's like going to church on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
You go, you get the whole family around Santa, and you trace your life through these photos.
Right.
Now, I heard this year Visit Big Bear actually sponsored a longer period of time for Santa to be in,
Yeah. So
and Mrs. Claus in their house.
Yeah. So historically, it's typically just around the tree lighting ceremonies that we get a chance to visit with Mr. or Mrs. Santa Claus. And then there has been, I believe last year or the year before, they started actually putting up a little gingerbread house type structure in the village. But now they're there all the way through, I think, Christmas Eve. So, and they're there right now. So if you want to head into the village, they're there all day. And it's really, the village is gorgeous right now. So you can take some beautiful pictures with the Christmas tree, with some of the decorations around the village.
Right.
Some of the bears are decorating the
Now,
village.
they've been doing that Santa shed for a while.
Right. But this, I think this
I
is
don't
the
know
first
about
year.
there's a gingerbread thing?
Well, it's just a Santa shed. Like
Oh, okay, Santa
so
shed.
It looks very, very, very holiday-ish.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, you know, the rumor has it, because I go to the committee meetings, they're planning to do a huge Christmas thing. They were going to do it this year in that lot,
right.
but they couldn't work it out in time.
Right.
They may be doing it at the zoo next year,
Okay.
according to the committee talks.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
Big Bear is about to do Christmas in the next year or two in a way we've never seen it before.
That's awesome.
And
yeah.
tune right in here to Rumor Has It to keep up to date on those rumors. But this is what's interesting. Fridays through Sundays
Yep.
through December 22nd, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Yep.
That's a long time.
Yep.
So you got your chance.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't say you didn't. You did. There wasn't something in Big Bear to get a picture with Santa.
That's right.
Yeah.
Toy drive. I
So
have a
this-
feeling you know a lot about this.
Well, this is really important because, as everybody knows me, I'm very, very close to the firefighters. This is one of their charities that they sponsor very much, and we're very excited this year. The Big Bear Valley Holiday Toy Collaborative is important to this community because we do have families and children that might not have the kind of Christmas that we're all used to because of financial challenges or illness. So the Bear Valley Holiday Collaborative gets together and they work with all these great agencies, the firefighters, CSD, the city council, Mountain Meadows, Visit Big Bear, Destination Big Bear, and they are accepting toys all throughout the community to really brighten a family and a child's life. So really encourage you, please, at any of these locations we have listed there, drop off a new unwrapped toy. There's bins all around the community, and you will really brighten a child's holiday by helping this organization out. So this is not Toys for Tots. This is something that stays here local in Big Bear Valley. So nothing leaves
Now-
the valley.
This sounds like something I might want to do, but I'm kind of conflicted on like how much do I spend on one present, or do I buy 5 presents for the same amount of one present?
Well, we had this at the Sugarloaf tree lighting a couple weeks ago, and we had we had people bringing brand new skateboards, to people bringing in Play-Doh, to people bringing in baby dolls. So it's just the generosity of your heart. There's so many children here in the valley that are going to benefit from your generosity. So there is no limit. I wouldn't put PlayStations and those kinds of things in there because that requires additional resources. But
What do you mean? I put it in there. I'm saying bring it. Now, are these new?
Yes, new unwrapped toys.
Okay.
And they're going to be sorted by because we'll talk about a program that's actually ending today. That the families sign up for holiday support, and so that the holiday collaborative knows the sex of the child, the age of the child, and they've got a list of the children that they're collecting presents for. So they'll organize it and sort it out, and then make sure that these families, these children, have a wonderful, blessed Christmas.
Now you can just scan the QR code on your, however you're watching this today, and that'll give you more information.
Absolutely.
I tested it out, so it works.
Absolutely.
Anything else about the toy drive?
No, absolutely. Just please, I was one that brought more than I probably should have, but I don't have children, so it made me feel good to buy toys for children in our valley.
Now, tonight and tomorrow,
Yes.
the Nutcracker. Now, this is a pretty big tradition up in Big Bear.
It is.
Have you ever been?
I have not. But
I'm going tonight.
I will be going tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I won't let you know.
Okay.
My friend Michelle is in it.
Awesome.
Because she's in our acting class, and her excuse to not show up for the last 2 months has been, I'm rehearsing for the Nutcracker.
It's a very these folks who are participating in the Moonridge Dance Company. These children have worked so hard. The woman who does my nails, her daughter's in it, and I've heard about it for weeks and weeks and weeks. It's really a wonderful tradition and a really great way to support the arts in our community. It's still in that sort of that arts thing, but it's a wonderful. They're doing an amazing job. So
And
I'm
shout out
anxious
to
see it.
Pat. Pat is the lady who does the costumes for the Nutcracker. She also does the costumes for Big Bear Television and all the projects
awesome.
we do here.
Yeah.
She arranges our wardrobe room. So
Yeah,
I'll
so-
be looking for those costumes tonight, Pat, and a few returns to Big Bear TV too.
No, it's wonderful. It's so well done. I highly recommend it. That's why I'm going.
Well, I shall see.
Yes.
We shall see if the rumors are right.
There you go.
Now, this is what grabs my heart because you know I'm an animal lover.
Absolutely.
So, Santa at the Zoo, Saturdays in December. Have you been?
No, I have not. But the zoo, I've been to the zoo, and the zoo is one of our best unkept secrets up here in Big Bear. The new facility is fabulous. You get so up close and personal to the animals. The docents are wonderful. They're so knowledgeable, and you really feel a connection to these animals. And so anything we can do to support the zoo, so Santa at the zoo would absolutely be something I would go do.
I'm starting to think I could really have a career up here as a Santa. There's Santas everywhere. He's just so magic.
Santa's nowhere else in the country, in the world right now.
He's
but
all in Big Bear.
He's in Big Bear, for sure.
Now, this says December 14th and December 21st. So it's not all Saturdays. It's just these 2 Saturdays.
Well, these are the most. I believe it started earlier. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah, this is something I captured off of the zoo Facebook page. So
From
I believe
11 a.m. to 3.
Yeah.
So
So
come see Santa.
yeah. So it's a great, and then you can just. The zoo is wonderful. So it's kind of a good bang for your buck. There's you can see the animals as well.
Now, a lot of you may have been to our old zoo, but the zoo has moved, if you haven't been in a while,
Yep.
to a brand new facility right next door to where they used to be. So to learn more information, go to bigbearzoo.org.
Yep. Absolutely.
Now, what's this? Have you ever been to the Old Country Inn?
I have.
It's good.
It's really
when you
good.
walk in, you're like, what?
Yeah.
It-
Another hidden gem in Big Bear. For
Yeah,
sure.
I mean,
Absolutely.
the outside, it doesn't
Right.
throw me one way or the other.
Right.
But when I went in and I'm like, this is really nice.
Yeah.
People need to go to this place.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But they're having breakfast with Santa
Yeah.
tomorrow, Sunday,
Yeah.
and on December 22nd from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Now, if you read the whole flyer, it's kind of cool. Kids get free pancakes and hot chocolate if they're 10 or under, and they get gifts from Santa as long as they have them in supply. Santa always has gifts.
Right.
And this is the catch. Santa and Mrs. Claus will play some of your favorite Christmas songs.
That's awesome.
I've never heard of that before. Singing Santa.
Singing Santa. That's right. No, so that's a great place to take the kids. If you're
And
up here.
even if you're not going there, it's a great place just to go during the
Yeah,
holidays.
absolutely.
It's definitely
It's a hidden gem in Big Bear.
perfectly said. Now, because this is the internet and because you might be watching this 10 years from now, we're in the moment of 2024. It's December 14th.
Yeah.
And these events are happening either today or already have happened. But we're committed to set the record straight so you know what kind of events are happening here in Big Bear. So if ever anybody says there's nothing to do in Big Bear during Christmas, well, we're here to break that rumor.
And these events have happened historically as well.
Yeah,
you can
over and
mark
over
them-
again,
Yeah,
so.
so you can mark them on your calendar for next year if you're not able to make it this year.
So this Hollywood Cantry. What's a cantry?
So Cantry is a nonprofit organization that our Board of Association Realtors formed many years ago. And each year they do a huge holiday fundraiser, as well as you can donate throughout the year. They're taking financial donations throughout the year. It's a great Giving Tuesday donation. And what they do is they're one of the largest supporters of our Meals on Wheels program up here, as well as our food banks. They donate money to Believers Chapel, to St. Joseph, to Journey Church. So if you're looking for an opportunity to, maybe financial support, and I mean this is probably the hoity-toityest event on the mountain. It's very well put together. They have a silent auction. They have an open auction. It's a huge fundraiser.
Well, it has real estate agents involved.
Absolutely.
So I'm sure they're not chincing on the cheese.
Not at all. So it's one of those opportunities to get really dressed up. I had an opportunity before COVID. I got invited to go, and it was wonderful. It was a beautiful event. They do a really nice job, and it's for an amazing charity.
But it is $85.
It is. But you can also donate if you go to I think it's BB.
You can donate to
You can donate to Cantry outside of the event, just to, if you want to do a Giving Tuesday next year, the Tuesday donation drive across the country, or any time to be able to support Meals on Wheels and our food banks up here. So that's one thing we wanted to bring attention to.
So also, and that's happening tonight, December
right.
14th.
Yeah, but there's still tickets available. So
and every year.
Every year, absolutely, okay. Yes.
And then the Bear Valley Holiday Giving Collaborative.
So this is what we just talked about earlier. Today is the last day. They do throughout November, December. You have opportunities to sign up at the Elks Lodge through 2 p.m. today. If you need some support or some assistance with your holiday meals or your holiday gift giving, please head over to the Elks Lodge. And they'll be happy to sign you up. You just need to show proof of residency here in the Big Bear Valley, and you'll be on the list to receive support, whatever support you need for the holidays. So that's in conjunction with the gift toy drive we talked about earlier.
Christmas, what's this, a shopping thing?
Right, it's another boutique that happens every year.
Oh, okay.
And it's over at the ministry over on Knickerbocker. And again, another way to support local businesses. A lot of our craftsmen kind of do the circuit through our farmers markets, through the holiday boutiques, through many boutiques up here, starting like right around Thanksgiving and on. So just another way to shop local and to help support folks here who are making a difference here in our community.
Is this PTL, Praise the Lord?
Yes,
the same as the network?
No, it's a local,
No Jim and Tammy Faye Baker?
No, Jim and Tammy Faye Baker.
Oh, well, that would have been really interesting. And lots of reasons why. Past events.
So we have another event happening right now, actually over at North Shore Elementary, and this happens every year. Our Big Bear firefighters put on a pancake breakfast for all the children in the valley, and they're back there cooking and flipping pancakes, and it's a really fun event.
That is so cool.
It's really cool.
I've never heard of a school doing something like this.
So one of the things that we'll just, sidebar, we are very fortunate that we have local firefighters up here. We have a Big Bear Fire Authority. We are not run by County Fire. Only Fawnskin is. So these men and women who serve who are serving on our fire department grew up here. They live here. They are so dedicated to our community. In addition to this pancake breakfast that they sponsor for all the kids in the valley, they're going to be working with the Holiday Collaborative to take some kids on their list to go Christmas shopping now at Marshall's. They used to do it at Kmart every year. We are so blessed to have a local fire department here, and if you can't tell, I'm kind of passionate about it because it's really important, especially in our community. Our fire department is probably one of the most important.
Well, let's be honest. I want to be on the list of being nice to the fire department. If we ever have a fire,
absolutely,
you want them to be like, I know who that is, and she's on the nice list.
Absolutely, there's a few people that are on the naughty list.
The naughty list.
Yeah, we have a few people up here who do everything they can to
cause trouble,
besmirch our fire department, and so I definitely want to be on the nice list when it comes to our fire department.
Now I'm actually curious about this next one. I think it's happening tonight.
It's happening tonight,
and I might try to figure out if I can go.
Yeah.
Because it says holiday lighting display.
So, but I believe this is one of the first years, and I could be wrong. They're actually going to light up. They're kind of in Meadow Park there along Swim Beach. They're going to be putting up permanent displays of lights, not a tree, but really cool, Santas that with the reindeer moving along the fence, and
that's cool.
Like I believe that's what the intention is. So it's going to
Wouldn't it be cool if it was all around the lake?
Right. So,
that would be
I think, magical. Yeah. So I think this is something I may head over tonight to go check it out as well. I don't believe it. I think this is the first year it's being done, but it's going to be. It's not. We have a lot of Christmas tree lightings and that sort of thing, but this is a Christmas tree sort of animated, like reindeers and Santas, and there's going to be a lot of different, some like some of those things you see where you drive through. I don't think it's a drive-through thing, but I think the intent is to be able to walk along and see the different lights and just something to really highlight the lake. So
now this is put on by Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec, yep.
That's interesting.
Yeah, they're the ones that help us with the Sugarloaf tree lighting. They participate with us on that as well.
Very nice.
So yeah, so it should be very fun.
Now this is painful. There's always a painful part of the holidays, and this might be one of them. But
for those who don't have money to give, you can give blood. And, it's really important. We lose sight of that throughout the holidays. We lose sight of, we're all so busy. We're all buying gifts and we're all thinking, how much money are we spending? But here's a way you can give back to somebody and save a life. We never know when we're going to need blood. We never know when somebody's going to be struck or your loved one's going to be struck down. So it's important to make sure that our blood supplies stay strong throughout the holidays. So please, if you can, consider being at the blood drive. It will actually be at the Bloodmobile. Will actually be at the Station 1. I believe that's the location of Station 1.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, which is in Big Bear Lake. So
and it says to set an appointment if you want one.
That helps. They'll take you anytime, but sometimes depending on if everybody goes over lunchtime, it could take a while because we just have a couple technicians there. So
Monday, December 23rd.
Yep.
10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Yep.
And you're saying that's the address for?
I'm pretty sure that's the address of the station, the main station.
Oh, the fire station.
Fire station in Big Bear Lake. Yeah.
And last but not least,
right.
Now listen, there might be other events that you can feel free if you're seeing this on Facebook or some other online source to make sure you put your event in the comment section down below. And maybe next year we'll be able to get to those events as well.
Yep. We were a little late getting this on. We'll make sure that we have a full lineup for next year prior to Thanksgiving so everybody knows what's going on.
And I just want to do a shout out to Visit Big Bear. I really feel Travis, their new director and CEO, is working outside of a box of where Big Bear's past was, and is really taking on bringing Big Bear into a future that all of us have dreamed about.
Well, and that's a challenge for those of you watching who don't know. We have a city, which is 6 square miles, but then we have a valley, which is county controlled. And so I have been very, very happy to see that our city council, that Travis, those people who would normally stay inside the city box, while they can't make decisions outside the city, they do take into account that their decisions impact our entire valley. So I appreciate
Sorry for my cough. You know what's so cool about Travis? So I entered the Halloween decoration contest, and sure enough, he pulled up to my house and was taking pictures.
Right.
I still don't know what they were for, but I'm like, oh, I felt so included.
Absolutely.
It wasn't just talk.
Right.
It was, we're including you.
Absolutely.
And so shout out for somebody who sees the whole valley as Visit Big Bear.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Now, if you haven't been to our torchlight ceremony, it's really, really spectacular. Big Bear TV did a special on it last year, which is airing on Big Bear Television's Christmas channels. But let me give you an idea of what it looks like here. You want to explain what we're seeing?
So what they do is they pull together the local ski clubs, the local ski classes, and then volunteers. And it's a tradition very unique to Big Bear. And they start at the top of, I'm not quite sure what chair, but it's the main run, and it is one of the most beautiful scenes to see each of these skiers has a torch, and they just ski in an S routine route going down the mountain, and it is just one of the most beautiful sights you'll ever see. It is so unique to Big Bear. You definitely got to stay through New Year's Eve. It starts New Year's Eve at 6 p.m., pretty much right after it gets dark. So if you are interested in skiing in it, you want to reach out to the mountain resort, Big Bear Mountain Resort. I'm not sure how many people have already signed up or what the availability is, but it's really something very unique to Big Bear. So
now, what's cool about this video, props to Kat, who runs Fools of Big Bear, our improv troupe up in Big Bear. She actually is a ski instructor and just texted me this video. That's her actually skiing down the mountain. So this is exclusive footage.
Exactly.
Only provided to here at Big Bear TV on Rumor Has It.
There you go.
Now, did you want to say anything else about that?
No.
Because I'm moving on to my surprise. You know, the holidays are great. I was watching the Today Show and they talked about, you know, cutoff times for delivering your packages. Right. And I'm like, packages?
I know.
I recently separated after our 21-year relationship. So my amount of people I have to buy presents for now is 0.
Okay.
Except for Mom.
Right.
So I got on Amazon and I'm like, I bought her some chocolate covered pretzels,
Right.
gift wrapped them, lots of different little things. But I also wanted to think about you, Patrice.
Well, now you're making me feel
And
bad.
I know, because if I had told you, then you would probably have tried to scavenge something up. But I also wanted to think about Pickles, your little doggy.
My baby.
So I prepared a little gift for you.
Okay.
Nothing much.
Okay. Is it gonna jump out at me?
Maybe. It's a little bitty coffee mug and dog bowl.
Oh, that is so cute. Oh,
You're welcome.
thank you.
So you guys can have a cup of coffee as Pickles eats the breakfast and think of Uncle Ted.
Oh, that is so sweet. Thank you so
Well,
much.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so. I've never seen anything like that. It is so adorable. So cute. Thank you, Ted.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Now it makes sense why you wanted the picture of Pickles. Thank you.
And just a reminder, if you're still watching this, I'm amazed. There's probably 1% of people still watching this. So I just thought I'd give you an opportunity. A lot of times people ask me, well, what is Big Bear TV?
Right.
We've heard of it, and you know, they just think it's a post or something like that. So Big Bear TV, if you have Roku or Fire Stick, you can search for Big Bear. And this is the one that you download. Now, there are some other ones I'm working on. Big Bear City app and Big Bear Lake app. They're not finished, but this one's finished.
Yep.
So you just download that. On Fire Stick, you'll see this, and you download this. So those are the 2 apps you're looking for. And I just want to see if I can get it to work because there's some more holiday magic I want to show you.
Okay.
Let's see. Now we're going to hit input.
Okay.
And I'm going to go to HDMI 2.
Okay.
Yes, this is Roku.
Okay.
Now I'm going to hit, see now there's the app. So here's what I do when I watch. Then I go to Big Bear and I'm going to click OK.
Compassionate care for
So
the Big
we
Bear
run off
Valley
commercials.
San Bernardino mountain communities.
So if you're a
a
business owner or want to run a commercial for a nonprofit, you can run a commercial. So the first thing that shows every time you log into Big Bear TV is a commercial.
And they're local commercials, so they're about things happening here in the valley. So
Yeah, that's the thing I
yes,
love.
absolutely. So you're not going to see something about Amazon or
No,
you know, so,
unless Amazon wants to give me $1 million.
Right.
But so here's our Holiday Hits channel.
We don't know what we don't know. The possibilities.
Now here's what's cool about our Holiday Hits channel. Let's turn it down. So here's what's cool about our Holiday Hits channel. This is all original music created by AI. Now you might love that or hate it, but it's also about Big Bear. So all the music I was been creating, I'll say, create a song about Big Bear at Christmas. Create a song about Big Bear's village and the tree lights at Christmas. So all this is holiday hits
You can-
about
yeah.
Big Bear.
And you can have it on the background while you're doing your baking or your cooking or decorating your tree.
Or in your
Or
store.
in your store, absolutely.
Now this is also available on your phones or your computers. So you can just go to bigbear.tv and you can watch it on your phone or listen to it on your phone or TV. However you watch the internet.
Yeah.
So here it goes into the next song.
Hand in hand with hearts that ponder.
Isn't that crazy that that's all artificial? Now let's go back. We can go to other channels. I have a Christmas channel. Let's go down there.
Shadows play like dreams we're chasing vain.
Oh, Seasons is so here's Radio Big Bear. We'll just go to another channel. Oh. There's the Get the Burger commercial, if you've ever been to Get the Burger.
There you go.
That was a
That's
song
awesome.
my nephew wanted me to create about Batman.
That's awesome.
And let me see, there's Radio Country. So for country songs, but there's one more Christmas channel. There it is.
Bear Valley Community Hospital.
Well, we'll close on this
Okay.
as the Christmas channel starts to play.
Okay.
Patrice, what's your Christmas wish here for Big Bear Valley in 2024?
That we have enough snow to maintain our lake levels, but not all at once.
That's a good Christmas wish.
It is. I don't mind having 6 inches every week, but when we get 6 feet at one time, makes you rethink your choice to live here full time.
I agree with you. Let me just make sure that this channel pops up. There we go. I guess my Christmas wish would be, especially this year for me, I'm newly single. So for all the people that are up on the mountain by themselves, I want you to know you're not alone. I'm not alone. I have dogs. You might want to go to our animal shelter and see if there's a dog or a cat you might want to adopt this Christmas. Also, we have an acting class. You want to come to one of these events during Christmas, like the free screening at Village Theaters of It's a Wonderful Life. And, the first step of getting out or not being lonely is to step out of your house and meet people like Patrice and I at the various things that we do. We're always out and about.
Absolutely, yeah. So people, I see posts all the time about people not being able to make friends in Big Bear. You just have to get involved. It's a very, very generous, friendly community. There's so much to do. There's so much to get involved in, whether you want to do acting, whether you want to do just community service, whether you want to volunteer at the animal shelters or the pet food pantry.
The senior center.
The senior center.
Lots of things.
There's lots of things to do. So it's a very welcoming and engaging community. And I encourage, one of the things that we do up here is you can find it a lot on Facebook. So I encourage you to take the plunge, get on social media, and join the Facebook groups up here. That's kind of how we communicate because it's kind of instantaneous. And there's just so much going on. I was able to pull together all of those event flyers in a matter of 30 minutes last night, just scrolling through all the different pages. So encourage you to get involved, however you feel comfortable. There's just so much to do up here, and there's lots of ways to spend the holidays as well.
And I want to thank my friend who gave me this cold. Merry Christmas. So thanks for watching.
Thanks.
Rumor has it.
Yeah.
If you have any rumors about anything happening like the Marshalls that's now open where we can buy our Christmas presents.
Absolutely. Tractor Supply's coming soon.
Tractor Supply, we're going to be,
Yeah.
there the day they open for
Yeah.
that rumor.
Yeah.
If you have any rumors you want to send to us, you can send it to ted@bigbear.tv or one of 9 million ways of reaching out to Patrice.
Right.
You want to give them a shout out on how they can reach you?
Probably pduncan1526@gmail.com. It's probably the best way to get a hold of me. But yeah, send them to Ted and we'll investigate them and we'll make sure that you've got the facts on whatever rumor you've heard throughout the Big Bear Valley.
Well, we'll close out listening to a little bit of Christmas on Big Bear. Oh, I think this is one of the quiet times.
Oh.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
everybody.
Christmas, everybody.
We'll see you in Big Bear Valley.
Yep. Merry
Bye-bye.
Christmas. Bye-bye.
Well, I hope you like your present.
Thank you. It's so cute. Oh my god.
You're gonna have to send me pictures of
Oh
pickles.
my god, for sure. Oh.
Oh,
There you go.
oh,
There it is.
Christmas magic. Turn that down. Oh, one more thing if you're still watching. I have a movie that I'm in called Expect Delays. It's on one of the movie channels on Big Bear TV. If you see Expect Delays, it's all about Christmas.
Very cool.
Did you know
I
that?
did not.
So, anyway, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Yep.
Boomer has it right here on Big Bear TV, loud and clear. Tune in now, the stage is set. Catch the story, don't